طيب. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. So picking up where we left off, we have done the first 4 awzan. Last one we did was أفعل يفعل إفعالا فهو مفعل والأمر منه أفعل. And the اسم المفعول is مفعل. And if there are viewers who are not in this class and they are watching the videos continuously on YouTube and y'all missed the first 4 awzan, you can always go to the playlist of Sarf. There's another playlist where all of this is explained. So today we're going to start with the 5th wazn, which is tafa'ala. Now we have increased the wazn by 2 letters. Previously it was just 1 letter. Fa'ala, extra ayn. Fa'ala, the alif after the fa. And af'ala, the hamza in the beginning. So all 1 letter added to the fa'ala. Here it's 2 letters. We have a ta in the beginning and an extra ayn. So it's tafa'ala. Some benefits from this wazn is that it takes the same meaning as the 3-lettered verbs. So sometimes words in this wazn, nothing special. It just has a normal meaning like the 3-lettered verbs. Okay. However, some verbs that come in this wazn are used for when you put something to use. Again, when you put something to use. When you use something as something else. For example, look here where I'm drawing the arrow. Tawassada. Tawassada means to use as a pillow. So here we have tawassada Zaydun thawbahu, which translates as Zayd used his thawb as a pillow. So he crumbled it up and put his head on it. Tawassada Zaydun thawbahu. So when you have words like this that you put something to use as something else, they most likely will go into this wazn. So some words in this wazn do that, and some just have normal meanings, like takallama, he spoke, and a few other benefits to this wazn, but those are the 2 that I wanted to highlight for y'all. So the first, the fi'l madi is tafa'ala. Example, takallama and tawassada, to use something as a pillow. The mudariya is yatafa'alu. This second one here, yatafa'alu. All fathas, pay attention. Fatha on the ya, fatha on the ta, fatha on the fa, fatha on the ayn with the shadda. And then the dhamma at the end. Yatafa'alu. It's important. Tafa'ala, yatafa'alu. So all fathas except the end at the lam. Likewise, yatakallamu. So the shadda, the ayn al-fi'l, has a fatha on the mudari'. Yatakallamu, yatawassadu, yatafa'alu. But when we go to the masdar, which is the 3rd word here, the masdar, it is tafa'ulan. Now the ayn al-kalima has a dhamma. Tafa'ulan. So you had tafa'ala, all fathas. Yatafa'alu, fathas. Tafa'ulan. This one, the ayn now has a dhamma. So tafa'ala, yatafa'alu, tafa'ulan. So when you rehearse this, remember, okay, madin, fathas. Mudarin, fathas. Masdar, the ayn will take a dhamma. Tafa'ala, yatafa'alu, tafa'ulan. Takallama, yatakallamu, takalluman. Tawassada, yatawassadu, tawassudan. Tafa'ala, yatafa'alu, tafa'ulan. Then after that, as is our custom, we will take the ismul fa'il. So we say fahuwa, meaning the one who does this, is called a mutafa'ilun. 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 As previously, the meme has a dhamma and a kasra on the ainul fi'l. متفاعل 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 متكلم متكلم. If y'all recognize that متكلم, you remember in the when we conjugated, we had الغائب المخاطب, and then we had المتكلم. The one who's doing the talking is a متكلم. That's where it comes from. تكلم يتكلم تكلما فهو متكلم. أنا ونحن is متكلم because they are the one. أنا, me, I'm talking. ونحن, we are talking. Right? Likewise, توسد يتوسد توسدا فهو متوسد. Not used, but for the sake of sarf, it's there. A person mutawassidun, he turns things into pillows. Subhanallah, how strange is that? And Allah knows best about deeper meanings than that. I don't know. So mutafa'ilun. Then we have the amr. Wal amru minhu. And the command form of it is tafa'al. Tafa'al. All fathas and sukoon, majzoom at the end. We got that from yatafa'alu. We take it to mukhatab, and just as review, huwa mutafa'alu. هما هو يتفاعل هما يتفاعلان هم يتفاعلون هي تتفاعل هما تتفاعلان هن يتفاعلن. And then أنت تتفاعل. That's where we get this. تتفاعل. Drop the ta. It stands alone because the first letter then has a fatha. We got left with تفاعل. And the last step would be make the lam majzoom. We put a sukoon, remove the dhamma, put a sukoon, and we get left with tafa'al. That's how we got the amr, tafa'al. Likewise, wal amru minhu takallam. You want to tell somebody speak? Takallam ya akhi. Takallam bi lughati al-arabiyya. Speak in the Arabic language, ya akhi. Practice. Wal amru minhu tawassad. Tawassad. Never heard that used? Yani turn something into a pillow. I don't know. You know what I mean? That's beyond my ilm of al-lugha al-arabiyya, ya akhi.
That's a good thing, Sheikh. I do that every day in my truck with my jacket.
This verb is for you, akhi.
Alhamdulillah. I know how to say it.
Yes. So you would say tawassadtu. I turned yani thawbi yani into a pillow. Yeah, or whatever else you find there in your truck.
No.
And I know because I've been on the road with a brother who owns trucks, and you know, he asked me to come with him. I was thinking about doing that, and then yeah, man, when we had to sleep, anything you can find, you know.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Pillow, no pillow, shirts, anything. It just subhanallah. Anyhow, so then the fa'il, I mean the ismul maf'ul is same as the ismul fa'il, except we know that we change the kasra on the ayn al-fil to a fatha. So instead of mutafa'ilun, it becomes mutafa'alun. Mutafa'alun. So for the sake of memorization, you guys stop at wal amru minhu tafa'al, because the ismul maf'ul is a given. You just change the kasra on the ayn to a fatha. So you would memorize it like you did the other ones. تفاعل يتفاعل تفاعلا فهو متفاعل والأمر منه تفاعل. You know, and then once you get it down, just the wazn raw like that, تفاعل يتفاعل and all of those فاعل يفاعل, then start plugging in verbs. تكلم يتكلم تكلما فهو متكلم والأمر منه تكلم, like this, and gain speed at it. It will help you tremendously, بإذن. So moving on, another 2-letter addition, number 6. By the way, you know, this man, that's why I can never take a math class in Arabic. Impossible for me. My brain just wouldn't handle it. Because look at the number 6. It looks like a 7. You know, a number 4 looks like a backwards 3. 5 looks like a 0. you know. And what else? Oh, the 7 looks like a V. 8 is an upside down V. 9 is a 9. 10 is a 1 with a dot, not a circle. Because if you draw a circle, it's 15. That's too much to think about at this age to take a math class in Arabic. Can't happen. I feel sorry for my son because when I put him in Saudi school, he didn't know what was going on. It's like, Baba, what's going on with these numbers? SubhanAllah. So I don't know, Baba. Just memorize 1 through 10. You'll be good, inshallah.
You on your own, kid.
You're on your own, kid. SubhanAllah. Naam. So number 6 is tafa'ala. So you have the ta, and then you have the alif at the end of the fa. Tafa'ala. Tafa'ala. We previously taken fa'ala. We did. We took fa'ala. So this is like fa'ala except with a ta. And there are a lot of benefits to this one. One is like يعني تشريك بين اثنين. It's the participating, 2 people participating. Okay? So يعني if you want to say 2 people are, for example, تخاصم, which means they argued. تخاصم means they argued. So when you want to say 2 people argued with each other, you would say تخاصم زيد, right? Wa, for example, Amrun. Amr. So Zayd and Amr were arguing. And they're both the doers because this verb type means 2 or more people doing something at once. So they all can be doers. Okay? But if you were to say, like, if you were to use another wazn, like if you were to say fa'ala, you would say khasama Zaydun. So Zayd argued with, and then you would say Amran. See, now Amr takes a fatha because of the wazn. Why does he take a fatha? Because Zayd was arguing with him. Zayd was arguing with him. But if you want to say both of them were arguing, then you use takhasama. Takhasama. That means, you know, it shows that Zayd and Amr were arguing back and forth. But when you use khasama without the ta, it means Zayd was more argumentative towards Amr than both of them going back and forth, if that makes sense. Right? Another benefit of this wazn is it takes the meaning of to pretend to do something. To pretend to do something. For example, here I have تغافل, يتغافل, تغافلا. تغافل means pretended to pay attention. Subhanallah. Like a student pretending not to pay attention. Afwan. Because ghafal is like turning your back on something, not paying attention, not taking it as something important. Like ghafla, and we read, ghafla is the worst thing you can do in Islam. You're heedless. But the ghafala in this wazn, it means to pretend to be heedless or pretend to not pay attention, subhanAllah. Like a student, he might be in class, he's pretending he's not paying attention, but he's listening to everything you're saying. Right? Let me erase this on the bottom. And also we know, like, for example, naum. Naumun is sleep. the verb for it is nama. Yanamu. He slept. He is sleeping. And this wasn't, if we use those letters, we would say tanawama. Tanawama. Which means he pretended to be asleep. See? So words that mean pretend go in this wazn. And for further benefits, you can look at certain sarf books, including Shadul Arf Fi Fanni Sarf, that book that Gando posted for us a couple days ago. I don't know if he posted just the picture or if he posted the PDF, but it's a very good book because it goes into the benefits of the Awzaan and it gives examples like these. Okay, so enough about the benefits. Let's conjugate. Tafa'ala, past tense. Yatafa'alu, present tense. So we took taghafala, then in the present tense it would be yataghafalu. He's pretending not to pay attention. Then we have as masdar tafa'ulan. Tafa'ulan. So it's another one with a dhamma on the ayn for masdar. Taghafulan. I don't know what happened here. Taghafulan. So taghafala yataghafalu taghafulan. تفاعل يتفاعل تفاعلا. فهو, the one who does that, he is a متفاعل. متفاعل. So a person who pretends not to pay attention, متغافل. He's a متغافل. والأمر منه تفاعل. تفاعل. والأمر منه تفاعل with the fatha on the ayn. تفاعل. And we know how we got that from the مضارع. So متغافل, the amr would be تغافل. تغافل. تفاعل يتفاعل تفاعلا فهو متفاعل والأمر منه تفاعل. تغافل يتغافل تغافلا فهو متغافل والأمر منه تغافل. And then for the اسم المفعول, we know that all we have to do is change متفاعل, the اسم الفاعل, to متفاعل. From a kasra on the ayn to a fatha on the ayn. So متغافل becomes متغافل. And remember, this is for the sake of sarf. We give each word we're taking, even if it makes sense or not, we're putting it in the conjugation. Even if it's not used or not, just to get used to the pattern. تفاعل يتفاعل تفاعلا فهو متفاعل والأمر منه تفاعل. تغافل يتغافل تغافلا فهو متغافل والأمر منه تغافل. Right? So متغافل is one who pretends to be, who pretends not to pay attention. طيب. Let's at least take the next one. Next one, in fa'ala. So we have a fatha with a kasra and a noon with a sukoon in the beginning. In fa'ala. In fa'ala. There are many benefits to this wazn. One of the benefits is, for example, if you look down here where I wrote kasartu al-qalama. Kasartu from kasara means broke. So kasartu, I broke al-qalama, the pen. From the benefits of this wazn is certain verbs that come in the infa'ala form is that you use the verb for the thing that broke itself, or you use the verb. So if in a three-lettered verb, you use it as I did something to something else, in this wazn, all you have to do is mention that thing itself with the verb. So for example, kasartu al-qalama, I broke the pen. In this wazn, if you want to just explain the pen broke, you say in kasara al-qalamu. In kasara al-qalamu. So you don't have to mention that I broke the pen. You could just say the pen broke. انكسر القلم. So it kind of takes
Quick question, Sheikh.
it kind of takes that meaning of majhul. Yes, Abu Isa?
That was actually what I was going to ask. It wasn't
Yeah, in
Matul
theory.
myself.
In theory, right? It sounds like yani kusira. It broke. So in this
Nah.
wasn't انكسر القلم. So the pen broke. But that's not the only benefit. So it doesn't mean every verb that comes in fa'ala. La, it doesn't mean that it means that. But it can take that form. And this one does. كسرت القلم انكسر القلم. So I have that in your mind for fa'ala. So the mudari'a is ينفعل. 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 If you notice here, what we did is we're back to putting a sukoon on the yeah with a fatha and a sukoon on the next letter. ينفعل. So we got to add help on the amr once again. Whenever there's a sukoon, we're going to need help again. So infa'ala yanfa'ilu. The masdar is infi'alan. Infi'alan. So inkisaran for that example. So one that does this is called a fahuwa munfa'ilun. Fahuwa munfa'ilun. One who does this is a munfa'il. Wal amru minhu, and the command form is infa'il. Infa'il, because we had to give it help with the alif, and we took the haraka kasra. Infa'il. In. I don't know. This looks messed up to me. Did it?
Yeah, it looks like a kesra there. It's that.
Yeah. Subhanallah. That's how you know I was ill, man. Who knows? Allahu musta'an. Infa'il. I think I reversed them, right? Infi'al. Subhanallah.
Now,
infa'il. Infa'il. So infa'ala yanfa'ilu infi'alan fahuwa munfa'ilun wal amru minhu infa'il. And of course the ism al-maf'ul, we take it from the ism al-fa'il, just move the haraka of the ayn al-fi'l from kasra to fatha, so it becomes munfa'alun. Munfa'alun instead of munfa'ilun. Now, so we're going to move along. We got to take the next one. And then we'll leave 9 and 10 for tomorrow. Because in fa'ala and the next one, I want y'all to know something. So the next one, number 8, is ifta'ala. Ifta'ala. So pay attention here. There's a fatha. There's a alif with a kasra. Then you have your fa'ul fi'l. And then after that, in between the fa and the ayn, there's a ta. Ifta'ala. So the root letters are the fa, ayn, and lam. In between the fa and the ayn, there's a ta. And before the fa, there's a alif with a kasra. Ifta'ala. 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 The mudari'a is yafta'ilu. Yafta'ilu. Ifta'ala yafta'ilu. Ifta'ala yafta'ilu. The masdar is ifti'alan. Ifti'alan. افتعل يفتعل افتعالا. A person who does this is called فهو مفتعل. He's a مفتعل. We're going to have to give the amr some help. So والأمر منه افتعل. افتعل. From تفتعل, remove the ta, then you get فتعل, add the fatha. We get our kasra from the ayn al-fi'l, ifta'ilu, and then make a majzoom at the end by dropping the dhamma and adding a sukoon, ifta'il. And then from mufta'ilun, the ismul fa'il, we get the ismul maf'ul. by moving the kasra to a fatha mufta'alun for the ismul maf'ul, as we've been doing with all of those previously. So افتعل يفتعل افتعالا فهو مفتعل والأمر منه افتعل. طيب. Now, I have a question for y'all. طيب. Let me see here. Let's make it green. Let's erase this. So the previous two that we took today were in fa'ala and likewise ifta'ala. In fa'ala and ifta'ala. Okay. Give me 1 moment, can you, inshallah? I need to go handle something real quick. Barakallah fiqh. Just 1 second. Or 1 minute, inshallah. Sorry. Okay. Alhamdulillah. Salam alaikum. طيب. إن فعل افتعل. إن فعل افتعل. These are the ones we took. So then we have a fi'l. Let's see. Let's make it in red. In تصر. In تصر. So in فعل افتعل. Then you have a fi'l انتصر, which means victorious. انتصر. Samir. Salam alaikum, ya Samir. Samir. Because I saw Yunus looking at me like, why you make that raw thick, huh? When it's preceded by kasra and preceded by sukun and then subhanallah. Well, I can't play around anymore, subhanallah. Samir, are you with us? Maybe he's not available. Our brother Jomo. You with us, Akhil Kareem? Is anyone?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Assalamu
I'm here. I'm just on
both
Daddy
of them now.
right now.
Okay,
I'm on
both of y'all stay with me right now.
No,
I want to hear y'all's guesses. Do not explain anything, just your answer. Intasara. Does it belong in fa'ala or ifta'ala?
You said don't say it out loud?
No, I said say it out loud, but don't explain your answer. Don't sound confident if you know it, or don't give it away. Just tell us your answer. Does it belong to in fa'ala or ifta'ala? Intasara.
It belongs.
Say it, Samir.
in fa'ala.
He says in fa'ala. We have 1 vote for in fa'ala. How about you,
Yeah.
Same.
I second that.
He seconds that.
Yeah.
Yunus.
افتعل.
He says ifta'ala. طيب, I want to hear everybody now. Sheikh Ahmed, what would you guess? Intasara. Does it belong to in fa'ala or ifta'ala?
افتعل.
Ifta'ala. Okay, no problem. Our Sheikh Abdul Rahman. I apologize for calling you Nathaniel all this time. I never knew. Subhanallah.
Wait a minute, Sheikh Ustaz.
Wait. You want to change? No changing.
No. But wait, I want to make sure you heard me right. I said ifta'ala. I didn't say infa'ala.
Oh.
I'm saying ifta'ala.
But you said I second that because he said, okay, no problem.
Okay, well, maybe I heard him wrong. I meant to say, I want to say, I thought he said ifta'ala.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
So we moved you over. Ifta'ala.
All right.
You know, it's been, you know, the voter fraud.
He on his own right now. He on his own right now.
This is messing with the voting system right now. You know. You submitted your vote late.
Yeah, some
we
Trump
gonna get
stuff
in
right
trouble.
now, man.
Subhanallah. نعم شيخ عبد الرحمن. انفعل or افتعل? Where do you think انتصر belongs?
افتعل.
افتعل. The numbers are growing on that side. 4. Unku. Sheikh Unku.
نعم.
Which one? انتصر. Does it belong to انفعل or افتعل?
افتعل.
افتعل.
افتعل. Yes.
افتعل. Okay, that's 5-1. Agnes. What do you say? Alaikum salam.
افتعل.
He also says افتعل.
نعم.
Okay, 6-1. Jeffrey, what do you say?
افتعل.
افتعل. Okay. Gando, what do you say?
Well, you know, sometimes the truth is not with the majority. I'll go with infa'ala.
One of them Trump supporters.
You know, one of those Trump supporters. The bad investor. You know what I mean? Everybody's putting their money in Apple. I'm gonna go with, you know, and he goes with some, you know,
He go with a
what's that?
pen.
Motorola. Nah, Gando's the one. You know, Gando's, mashallah. We'll just keep it at that. Allahumma barak. So, okay, 7-2. Let's see. We got a few more. Safe.
نعم شيخ. افتعل.
He says افتعل. That's 8-2. Waqar, Ahsan.
افتعل.
He says افتعل. Abu Isa.
Now, you know, the Prophet sallallahu he mentioned something about the Ummah will never agree upon batil. So
You go with the ijma'.
I would have to go with
Are we saying Samir and Gando are upon batil? Yeah. Samir and Gando upon batil. Subhanallah. When it
Allah
comes to this
subhanahu guides whom he pleases. Not playing.
Yes.
Playing.
So we'll put you with ifta'ala. Okay, inshallah. Okay.
Nah.
Yeah, you see, this is like that Trump supporter mentality. You start borderline takfir on the other side. We'll never support the, you know, the falsehood, like the, you know, they're on that. Subhanallah. Okasha, what do you say?
نعم, I say افتعل.
Ifta'ala. Okay, we did Samir. We're never gonna ask Junaid for sure. We know he knows. Jomo gave his.
Well, let's keep on record. Jomo jump shit.
Yeah, and then the brother's working. So, all right. So let's break this down now. So our goal is to find the fa, ain, and lam. Fa, ain, and lam. Then we will understand. Intasara comes from the word nasara. To help. To help. Intasara means they were victorious, because like if I say intasara al-muslimun, the Muslims were victorious, meaning due to Allah's help. So if we know that these Nun, Sad, and Ra are the Fa, Ain, and Lam, then your Fa is right here, your Ain is here, and Lam is here. So your extra letters are the Alif and the Ta. So Ifta'ala was correct.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, it's tricky because of that Nun, though. It's one of our Sarf.
So Sheikh,
brought this on us one day. That's how I know.
Sheikh, can I ask you a question? So if the root is ta, Sad, and Ra.
Nun, Sad, and Ra.
No, if the root words are, we don't know, like if the root.
Oh, hypothetically?
No, it says insist. Tasara means insisting. So if someone is using the same word, but he means insist, then infa'ala could be true.
Where did you dig this one up, Ya Waqar? Yes, it could be true. Sahih. Wallahi. You are right. It could be true.
What was your intention? That's the question.
Yeah, what was it? But you got it right, alhamdulillah. So if it was
So
the other way
if
around.
So if ta'ala is right.
Ustad, don't they have a rule that when like Wakada just said, if the root is a ta, they change it to a ta?
Very good. That yes, and Yunus probably could tell you more about that from the rules of tajweed as well. A lot of those ta's that we read were originally ta. But that's a whole explanation of when they change. But it is part of Sarf. But that's in our third Sarf book. But what he said was, I don't know if intasara, I've never heard of that used in this wazn. Because he said tasara is to insist. Yani then intasara would mean
So that means me and Jomo were correct.
No, that doesn't mean you
No,
Jomo
I never,
jumped ship. You remember?
No, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
so that means I was correct.
I actually really thought he said if ta'ala. I really thought that.
Yes, yeah. No, we believe you, of course.
Uh-huh.
No, we do Sahih. See, when you look up Akhi Waqar, when you look up intasara, I don't find any other definition except being victorious in every kind of word that you know.
Yeah, but
if
if
I'm
you
looking
look
at the dictionary right now.
Me too.
Yeah. No, I understand what you're saying clearly, and you know this happens in Sarf, questions like this, and you know it's a good thought, but intasara is widespread and known that it means victorious. Sorry, I'm trying to find it through different dictionaries. So you said ta, sa, and ra?
No, yes.
I can't even find that in my dictionaries. Yeah.
Do any verbs actually start with a ta? Are there any verbs that actually start with the root word of ta? Root letter of ta, the fa'il.
Sorry, come again?
Are there any 3-letter verbs that actually start with the letter ta?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, ta, okay.
Are you saying are you sure it's not a kasra on the sad in their fathas, Akhi Waqar? Yeah,
No,
jump
no,
in, Junaid, if you know this.
No, Sheikh, I don't know. I'm just guessing. So yeah.
Yeah, I know. No, it's fun. These are good exercises. I understood exactly what you meant, and that would be interesting. But I don't see it in Tasara. Junaid, you with us? Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Have you heard Tasara used like this, insisted?
No, I haven't heard this.
I haven't either.
Being used like this because the problem is sometimes the letters they do get, ibdal and ilal. Sometimes they get changed. Sometimes it is not actually ta, and maybe we need to get back to tasghir or the masdar form to know what actually this ta was earlier. And the Arabs may have changed it to ta. Sometimes this happens. For example, sometimes waw and hamza keep on changing, and you really don't know until you go back to tasghir to find out that actually it was a hamza, which ultimately they are using as a waw, or the other way around.
Yes.
So it may not be a ta actually, something else, which due to some reason, maybe due to excessive use or for ease, they may have changed it to a ta. So I feel this could be a reason.
It could be. Jazakallah khair.
Sheikh, could it be a different haraka?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Is it everything? I looked in 2 dictionaries. Now I got to pull out the actual dictionaries to see what to insist.
Well, Google Translate say insisted.
Tasira or is it tasara?
But Sheikh, I voted in Fa'ala, Ifta'ala, so I'm on the other side.
You're on the other side. Now his hands are clean, like those Trump supporters. You know, once now when there's charges being pressed. No. We didn't know he was gonna go that far. You know. You know, Akhi Waqar, we're just making light of all these situations, alhamdulillah. But I see what you're saying. But naam, for this, I never heard of that, though. I never heard of that. Tasara, or I've never heard it used. And not saying that I know so much and things. I just never heard that used, nor have I heard intasara being used as that as well. But I don't know. Now you got me. I'm gonna be searching all night to try to get down to this. Inshallah.
Ustad, I'm looking for it the other way from English to Arabic. I'm looking for it now.
Ah, I see what you're saying. So you're looking to insist, right?
Yeah.
That's a good idea. No.
I tried Google Translate. Ta sort raw. It gives me insist.
I think it's yes on Yusir or something like that.
Really?
That's exactly what it says. It's with a sword. Okay, sword raw.
No.
Oh yeah, okay. I think.
But if we reverse it, then it says Yasiru wala. So it means Yasiru.
Go to Ustad. Look under Hamza Sad Ra.
Hamza Sad Ra.
Yeah, check that.
To insist. Asarra. I see what happened. Asarra turned into yusirru, and tusirru would be a feminine version of that. So maybe Waqar saw the mudari' form for hiya written somewhere that she insisted. So it comes from asarra, which is a sarf rule that we're not going to get into right now because of the shadda at the end. That's later. Does that make sense? Barakallahu feek, ya akhi Jomo, for finding this for us. So the ta was never there. The ta is not part of it. The ta is part of the mudariya when you move it into hiya form. Any objections, ya Waqar? I mean, wayak, that's Jomo got on it, mashallah. So asarra, yusirru. And it's like that from af'ala, but because of the shadda at the end, it looks like that. Asarra, yusirru. Anyhow, alhamdulillah, that was a interesting thing we just did.
Listen, Shay,
yes.
I need to know the fundamental answer to this.
To what we just...
If ta'ala, is that correct or is incorrect?
No, that's right. That's right for what we did.
Okay.
Intasara belongs to ifta'ala. Ifta'ala, yes. Because the root letters are nun, sad, and ra. So if we see there, the addition is the alif and the ta, right here where I wrote it. So that's how you know it belongs to ifta'ala. Because the nun is the fa, the sad is the ain, and the ra is the lam. So ifta'ala. Intasara belongs to, it just looks weird because noon. It looks like infa'ala, but it's not. It's from ifta'ala. Anyhow, alhamdulillah.
Quick question with that. So
yes.
any verb that we take for this wazn, the hamza and the ta will always be the added extra letters, or?
Yeah, it's a hamzatul wasl, don't forget, so it's better to say alif. so we
It
don't
is, okay.
confuse it with it. Yeah. So for which one? Ifta'ala or both of them? In fa'ala. No,
Nah, for-
ifta'ala, it's the alif and the ta. In fa'ala, it's the alif and the noon.
Okay.
All you have to do is just spot the fa, ayn, and lam. That's why we're taking these wazns like this. Fa'ala, af'ala, they're all with fa, ayn, and lam. That way you can see what the extra letters are.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So once you know, once you know nasara comes from intasara, then you can spot right away the fa, ayn, and lam.
No.
No. No. So, alhamdulillah. So that's that for today. Alhamdulillah. Tomorrow we'll take 9 and 10. And then that's it. After that, we're gonna take how to use the dictionary, inshallah. And the last lesson of the book, we'll go through it, read through it, and prepare ourselves for the final exam to exit out of this book, inshallah, which will probably be on Monday. Bismillah.
Are we
Any
skipping
more?
the exercises? Oh, sorry.
No, we're not. We're not necessarily. But my main focus is to memorize these awzan.
Okay.
That's my focus. You know, as the teacher, like I'm more worried about you memorizing these awzan than anything else right now because of its importance.
Now.
The awzan will be further explained in our next Sarf book with plenty of examples, right?
Okay.
So due to that, yani, this is how I teach it. Alhamdulillah. طيب, ikhwan, may Allah bless you. Jazakumullah khairan for your time.
Amin wa ya barakallahu fik.
وفيكم بارك الله. Keep each other in your du'as, ikhwan. Somebody already passed.
Jazakallah khairan.
Assalamualaikum, Sheikh.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك.
السلام عليكم.
لا إله إلا أنت.
السلام عليكم
نستغفرك ونتوب
ورحمة الله.
إليك. عليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Assalamu alaikum.
السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.